I'm currently a third year law student at NMIM School of Law. Law as a subject has always interested me. Like it has already intrigued me when I was back in my high school days, and I fought a lot to get into this fraternity, and somehow I managed to get into NMIM School of Law. And since the first year itself, law has been something which has been my first choice. Like I feel contented when I think about law or when I practice law through internships or I get to know as to how this fraternity operates and works. And when I talk about myself right now, like since I'm in third year, 3 years have passed, and now that I'm close to choosing my specialization as to which specific area of this fraternity I intend to choose, I can think of criminal litigation. And the reason because of which I like criminal litigation is that I want to set up my own practice, and this area is something which intrigues me a lot, and it interests me a lot. And I don't know why, but it is definitely better in my opinion as compared to other areas of law like corporate law or any other like IPR for that matter. And that is the reason because of which I chose law. And since I have been into debating and various types of debating for that matter, or anyone's, so that is the reason because of which I'm pursuing law, if I can put it that way. In my first 2 years at college, I interned at few places. I interned at a couple of NGOs, and apart from that, also under few lawyers at the Bombay High Court. And what I saw was definitely research is something which I have inculcated in my, or which I've nurtured through the past few years due to debating and you know let's say MUNs. However, drafting was something which was very important and essential when it comes to the practice of litigation. It is important in every fraternity or every area of law, but when it comes to criminal litigation, drafting is definitely very important. How exactly you can qualify the essentials of a bail application, just to give you a mere example. So when I was interning at these places, what I internalized was that drafting is an area where I need to learn a lot. I need to develop my drafting habits a lot, and that is the you know reason I chose this particular course. Or for that matter, if you ask me what is the reason which excites me to do criminal litigation, if that is your question, then I'll say that at these particular places when I interned, so I got to pay and focus or my concentration on both the areas of law, be it civil or criminal. And then when I looked at criminal litigation and then looked at the intricacies of it, I liked it. So as soon as I am actually thorough with the course now, and I interned at a place in Delhi, since all of us are going through virtual internships right now. So I did one of virtual internship in one of the law firms in Delhi, and that opportunity was also routed through Sikho. So what I experienced was that I was able to provide more inputs from my end with the mentor I was working with or the firm I was interning at. I was able to provide more inputs. And once I was able to show that, okay, fair enough, if there is a client and something needs to be drafted overnight, what my partner used to do was my partner used to just give, not my, basically the person under whom I was working. Uh, so he used to give me the entire work and used to tell me, okay, this is the drafting which we need, and this needs to be done overnight. How exactly you're going to do it, how exactly you're going to manage the research behind it, it's completely up to you. And when the very next morning, I used to get done by that particular drafting, whatever it used to be it a bail application or be it anything else. And this is something which I think the credit for it would go definitely to the course, because drafting bail applications or understanding the intricacies of these areas or these elements like bail or other elements of the criminal law, I was able to do that. I was able to master all of these only because of the course that I went through. So yeah, it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. Drastic change when it comes to you returning at a place where you are exposing yourself to criminal litigation opportunities or the firms which require you to show some knowledge of criminal litigation. Yeah. Experience has been really very good. The person I was working with, as I said, he was my mentor and he was the person who was supervising me, being one of the partners at the law firm I was working or interning at. So he used to tell me that there were various projects that I was handling solely. And due to that, I helped him get a client. What can we say, a compensation or a claim of 15 lakh rupees, which was pending for a good period of time. And all that happened because of mere notice that I helped him draft, and I sent it to the company. And it was the case was, you know, related to some few of the criminal aspects, which I got to know about the course itself. And when sir got to know about this, that I have held significantly, and I put considerable amount of effort in getting him settle this claim. Um, he was very he was basically of very appreciative note. He was appreciating me a lot, and he asked me as to how exactly did you nurture these drafting abilities, because obviously in third year law school, drafting is something which is not taught to you, or drafting is something which you cannot learn only by the virtue of the fact that you are studying at a law school, because CRPC as a subject has definitely been taught to me in my second year, second semester. However, during my entire third year, the past 3 years, drafting is something which hasn't been taught to me at law school. So, if I can put it that way, police I was interning at, they were very happy, contented, and satisfied with the amount of effort and expertise I was able to throw in the kind of work they were soliciting from me. Okay, so when I talk about LawSikho has not only helped me in nurturing my knowledge or exposing me to the various nuances and intricacies of the criminal litigation. I can say, being a third year law student, I know enough about criminal law, things which you need to know, the practicality on ground. Even those, some of the practicalities I'm known to primarily because of the fact that this course was not only focused on throwing over and over theoretical knowledge. It also focused on telling you and explaining you as to how the ground reality is. If you are a lawyer and client tells you that he has been arrested by a certain police officer, what exactly do you need to do? If the police is not cooperating with you, then what exactly do you need to do? And what are the roles of lawyer? How exactly things work out in court? Does it exactly work out the way things have been enshrined, things have been said by the CRPC, or does it work a different little way? Or there have been various conventions or protocols changed. Some things are written in some way, some things are practiced in some different way altogether. So these are the things, both theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge. These two things are something which has been taught to me by LawSikho. And apart from the fact that I've learned drafting and how to handle clients for that matter, how to build a network when you intern at some places, I literally love the portal. The portal was very nice. The discussion parts of LawSikho portal, whenever you purchase a course, there's a portal wherein you can go and log in through your credentials, and there is a discussion forum. And through that discussion forum, you can discuss with other people if you have doubts with the PPT or the presentations that we have, that the course provides to you. And apart from that, every Sunday we used to have classes, and the classes were amazing. They used to take feedback, and for whatever the work was assigned to you, or whatever the assignments are coming up, or on different conceptualities, classes used to happen. And the best part was we had people from different areas of law, like a civil judge sometime. When we were reading about the revision applications or the revision in the CRPC, then it was a civil lawyer who was taking the session and was explaining us the various nuances of it. So these things, to be on the receiving end of all of this, it felt great. Now, having talked about the intricacies of criminal litigation, the other thing which was also very fundamental in my course and which helped me a lot was gathering or basically catering to the opportunities or getting as many opportunities as possible according to your own advancement, according to your own capability and abilities. So LawSikho has also provided me, as I said, I worked at a law firm, I got a virtual internship and I was able to crack it. That happened because of LawSikho itself. LawSikho got that opportunity for me. And every day, I get to see multiple opportunities there being posted out on the group. And I have applied for various other opportunities through LawSikho itself. So this platform of LawSikho has not only helped me in building my knowledge, uh, drafting ability, or the nuances of the criminal litigation, but it has also helped me in cracking accurate and appropriate opportunities and convert my talent into skill by going into these particular internships. Uh, so that is what I can say about it.